What's going on, Giants fans? Happy Monday. It was a glorious... Now, let me rephrase that. It wasn't glorious because I had to go to work today after a nice long winter break. So I wouldn't say it was glorious in the beginning of the day, but it was glorious to know that the Giants are in the playoffs and there's not a damn thing that can be said or done to take that feeling away. We are in the playoffs for the first time in 6 long years, and you damn right I'm going to enjoy every single minute up to that game time in 2 weeks. I'm not going to talk about the Eagles game this week, whether we should rest our starters or not. I will talk about that game once I know more, if the starters are going to play at all. But this video is specifically about one player in particular, and that is our quarterback, QB1, Daniel Jones. I would like to say this is an ode to Daniel Jones, and I wanted to read something that a fellow New York Giants beat writer said that I took to heart. Now, I couldn't memorize it word for word, but I wanted to make sure I was able to say exactly what he said in verbatim, and it's some good stuff. If you are a Daniel Jones hater, you might not agree with me, but tough luck. It is what it is, and a lot of this stuff is very, very true and factual. And if you're a Daniel Jones supporter like myself, I think that you will agree. Just want to read this off real quick. They won't stop trying to convince everyone that Jones is not the guy. The problem is this season backfired on what these fans envisioned. They all predicted a 4-win rebuild year with a very high draft pick and a clear-cut new quarterback the following year. They can't say it out loud. They won't say it out loud. But this season, to them, was a huge disappointment. This is 100% true. There are fans out here who are not so much fans of the team as they are fans of themselves being right about the team. These are the folks that don't give a damn about why a player might be struggling. They just want to say, get rid of them and be right about something. These are the folks that have been banging the drums for the past 3 seasons about how bad Daniel Jones is and about how fast he needs to be run out of town. Their worst nightmare is about to come true. Their worst nightmare is the thought of having to eat that mountain of crow they have been cooking up inside themselves. The only scenario that allows them to stay credible concerning Jones is if he is not here next year. They wanted him to struggle and lose badly, which is a very odd thing for any supposed fan to wish. Instead, Jones has shown that he can win despite a piss-poor offensive line that's next to last and a terrible, terrible wide receiver corps that ranks last in the league. And he is doing this yet again in the world's largest media market, under the kind of scrutiny no other quarterback in the NFL deals with. Not even the loser across town named Zach Wilson. He follows this up by saying, "It is proof that mentally, physically, and talent-wise, Daniel Jones does have what it takes. It's proof that Daniel Jones is the quarterback of the Giants and the best and soonest chance for the Giants at a legitimate franchise quarterback. Their fear of being wrong is way bigger than their support of their team. And to say that is quite frankly fucking sad." So there you have it, Jones haters. That is fucking sad that you would rather prove yourself right and wish that Daniel Jones fails to make yourself feel better than to just wake up every morning and just support the fucking guy who's playing quarterback. Support the guy that comes in first in the morning and leaves last in the evening. But instead, you're so close-minded and your lives must be so fucking depressing that you want this guy to fucking fail. I don't know why. Jones is a very likable guy outside of football. He says and does all the right things. He's not in the news media like Deshaun Watson, getting rub and tugs and blowies and paying people for sex. He goes in, works hard, keeps his head down, and he keeps his feet churning, and he fucking works hard. And he is doing shit that no one else in this league could do with the amount of talent that we lack on this team. So that is a great excerpt that I just wanted to read to you guys. To the Daniel Jones supporters, I'm sure you will enjoy what I said. To the haters, keep on hating. I don't know what else this guy has left to prove. We are 9 wins and 6 losses, and we are in the fucking playoffs with god-awfully one of the worst rosters ever assembled. And it's not our current GM's fault why this team lacks talent. It's the previous regimes. But our GM did a hell of a job getting depth. Our head coach did a hell of a job taking these non-talented players and making them into winners. And now we're in the playoffs. So that is my ode to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, I salute you. Thank you for keeping the faith on the fan base that supports you. Ignore all the fucking losers that demise you and hate you and despise you. Keep on doing what you're doing and you will succeed. Whether it's in New York with the Giants or someone else, I truly believe if you have the right weapons around you, you can be a fucking killer. That is all I have to say. I will update you guys as the week progresses on what the Giants will do with their starters against the Eagles. So I'll leave you with that and enjoy the rest of your night. And as always, let's go, G-Man!